Hi guys, welcome back to some more FIFA 14 action with AFC Wimbledon. It's the start of a new year. We are in January 2017 and we are atop of the League One table. Can we stay there by the time the season ends? I bloody well hope so. Game coming against Crew. Just to make you aware guys, just before I came on the recording, I've sent my scouts out to look at a couple of players. Frank Bagnac is one of them, and there is also Adam Drury, this right mid from Man City. I'm looking to sign both of these players potentially if I can. I do have, just to remind you guys, a couple of players on the transfer list. We have Camalo and Velasco. Zach Risson will only be allowed to go out on loan if Velasco or Camalo stay. If both these two centre backs go, then Zach Risson will stay, as he will be my fourth centre back. Richardson, don't know where he is. He is not in the club anywhere. I can't select him to play games with him, so I'll try and loan him out and then sell him next season. But we have a game coming up today against Crew, so I'm going to go in and check the team out. We are a full 3-star team now, have been for some time. It's nice to get up to 3.5 star pretty soon. Right, so we've got Dursun, Camalo, Hwang Sok Ho and Lapin, Frankham, Payne, Masonda, Lava, Dam and Singh. Energy is looking okay apart from everyone bar Frankham. Morale is looking pretty low for some of our players. I need a goalkeeper on the bench. There has been the suggestion to let Warner go out on loan, but if Warner goes out on loan, I'm going to need to bring in another young keeper, as obviously Sam Salo is out on loan as well, so it means having 4 keepers. It's potentially something I may do, but we will just have to see, as Crew have been in great form. They've won 2 of their last 3. If I can find a 16-17 year old keeper, I may do that. Crew go 1-0 up and the game ends 1-all. Laba with the equaliser. But yeah, if I can find a 16-17 year old keeper, I may look to let Warner go out on loan. We have an offer for Ua from Borussia Mönchengladbach. They have offered me 1.7 million. I'm going to counter that and say you can have him for 5. If they take him for 5, then fair enough. I've got Warner. I need to motivate my team. Yeah, if they take him for 5 million, then great. If not, then you're not going to have him, as we have a 3rd round FA Cup tie coming up against Wolves. Transfer offer for Ua from Watford. Straight out reject that, because Watford are hopefully going to be an opponent of mine next season in the Championship, should they still be there. And I'll only sell him if I can sell him abroad. But we have an offer still with Borussia Mönchengladbach, don't we? So I have to see what they say. We do not believe he's worth that much, thank you. And we have another offer that's coming from Hertha Berlin, 1.5 million. I'm just going to straight out reject that because the offer is scandalous. Looks like we have 3 offers, all for Ua. Schalke, 1.9 million. Reject that. And who's the last one? Eintracht Frankfurt, 1.2. You are having a laugh. I'm not going to accept 1.9 or 1.7. You really think I'm going to accept 1.2? Right. So it looks like the main aim for this episode and for this January transfer is keeping hold of my keeper. It's looking like that is going to be really tough work. I'm hoping his head doesn't get turned too much by some of these offers that are coming in for him and some of the teams that are coming in for him. But let's go in, let's swap the team around, see what needs to be changed. Camalo and Hwang Sok Ho both out. Dursun, Romero, Rossetti, they're good for energy and morale. Frankham, Jung, Pell, Vaheo, Wirtz and Karaskar. What about Singh? Where are you for energy? You're not too bad. Keep you on the bench. Zach Risson, I want you on the bench. Who else? Warner, I want you on the bench instead of Velasco. and that will do. We'll give Masonda and Darm a rest. Right, so FA Cup time against Wolves. We are at home. Can we cause a shock? Wolves, in their last couple of games, I don't know why it's showing me those two. If they lost to Morecambe and beat Oldham, I don't think they're going to be cup games, because if they lost one of the cups, they'll be out, unless that's the Capital One Cup in the latter stages. But Ward puts Wolves 1-0 up after 9 minutes, so we're chasing the game from pretty early on. Can we get back level before half time? That would be the first thing we need to do. Sigurdsson is booked. Bamford on for Griffiths for Wolves. Coming to half an hour to go. Zacharisson makes it 1-1. Verheo sent off. Can we hold out? Bamford makes it 2-1 to Wolves. God damn it. I was hoping we could have gone through. Pretty unfortunate. What are the board going to say? Are they going to say anything? No, it doesn't look like they are, thank God. Update from Germany found one player. Transfer offer Ua and Verhey was picked up a 1-match ban. Right, let's have a look at the transfer offer from Stade Rennais. Reject that straight away. Okay, right, so let's move the schedule on. It's a bit unfortunate to be out of the cup, but we can concentrate on the league as Blackburn Rovers set to land Velasco's signature. Are they going to try and get him on a free, as his contract is running out? As Derby have put an offer in. Not a chance, I'm selling him to you. And who's the other offer from? From Wolfsburg. Reject that. 1.1, Jesus. Right, so I'm guessing that if Blackburn are going to land Velasco's signature, they're going to sign him on a pre-contract, which is okay. I don't particularly mind it. I can use him for the rest of the season. It will be 5th choice centre back, but we're just going to have to see how it goes with him. As we have a press conference, let's do that with. Let's motivate my team. And it looked like there was an. Whoa, don't want to do that. I want to go back in. I thought there was an offer for Kamalo on the table. Ua and Kamalo. Forest for Ua. Reject that. And Middlesbrough for Kamalo. Diddle-do. Let's just accept that. I don't really think there's anywhere we need to strengthen the squad. We do have enough midfielders. We have enough cover at in the defence for the time being. So it's only if we sold a star player, but I'm not going to sell any star players, as I think there was an offer for Velasco. There was from Leeds. I will accept that. So with those two offers going in, I need to go and take Zacharisson off the loan list. And then what I will do is I'll use that money from these two transfers to potentially buy. Who was I going to buy? Let me just sort this out first. Zacharisson, remove from loan list. Richardson, remove from loan list. You know what, let's add you. Can't sell you yet. Don't know why. I was actually, yeah, there are two players who I could look to bring in. We'll see what I thought. Actually, I'd put in an offer, not an offer, sorry, an inquiry with Barca, but maybe not. Drury, jumping, acceleration, sprint speed are amazing. Dribbling is good, crossing is good, penalties is good, shot passing leaves a bit to be desired. Sorry. Drury plays for a very prestigious club, but is not crucial. I'll put another inquiry in for Drury, and we'll see what gets said. And I'm sure it was Osborne who was scouting this Bagnac. He is. Acceleration is good, agility is good, his strength is amazing, slide tackle, stand tackle. Let's inquire. His contract's expiring in 6 months, so hopefully we can get him on the cheap. If I can bring those two young players in, great. If not, I will use the transfer funds available at the end of this window to bring in some youth scouts, and I will. Wow, 600,000 for Bagnac, so we can't afford him. So I'm happy with the 4 centre backs we've got. Hwang Sok-ho can play anywhere across the back 4, but we do have cover for left back and right back. Right, game coming up against Bristol, and where are they in the table? It's Bristol Rovers, not City. Where are Rovers? They are bottom of the table. Scored 19, conceded 58. So I am going to say this game will be a potential EA scriptathon. Right, so it looks like the only change we really need to make was Verheo. Dursun, Romero, Rossetti, Lapin, Frankham, Wirtz, Payne, Laba, Singh and Carrascal. So we've got some decent 70 rated players here. Let's get this game done. Hopefully we hear back from Man City regarding our Drury enquiry. It would be nice to get him in a bit of right mid cover. That is one area where I think we are lacking. But we do have Laba that can play there. 3-0 win, back on winning ways in the league. Lapin injured, Payne with a goal, Carrascal with 2. We do have Kim Jin-soo who can come on in the left back role. I do want to try and get this transfer window done in this episode, as we have a player sold, we have a transfer offer for Ua from Real Vallecano, reject. This guy is looking to stay at the club. He's not come to me and said he wants to leave yet, touch wood, so we are doing pretty good so far. Player sold, Kamalo, body giving me 180,000. Adam Drury, we would consider in the region of 550,000. Physiotherapist for Lapping out for 3 days, and for Hale to complete the suspension. Adam Drury. I'm actually wondering. I didn't mean to do that one.
So what do those results mean?
Adam Drury, what were you on wage-wise? Because you're on the loan list, aren't you? So I could just look to loan him for this season. Hopefully he's on not too much wage. 6 grand. Yeah, that's a bit too much, I think. Then again, what's Bagnac on if I was going to look to sign him? Please don't be on that much wage. Barca B. 4 grand. A couple of those, because his contract's due to run out soon, I could look to do the old loan to buy, but I know some of you guys are suggesting that I look to get some youth players, and I know hopefully this series is going to go on for a while, and I will want some youth players pretty soon. So I'm thinking maybe I should just do that. Look to get some youth talent in, as we have a player sold. Velasco bought to give me 250,000. We have an update from Germany, a press conference where I'm going to praise my team for getting back to winning ways after their last game. Update from Spain. Transfer offer for Alathabal, shocker. Reject that one, St Etienne. And we have a player conversation. Please don't be Alathabal. Hwang Sok-ho about Kamalo spot. You will be given a chance, mate. Don't worry, you will be given a chance. Game up against Preston in a few days' time. Prize money from the board. I'm assuming that's for FA Cup. It's the only thing I can really think it's for. Yeah, 57,000 from the board. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So that gives me an absolute shit ton. I can have 19,000 for new wage budget. You know what? I might go after this Adam Drury. If I might go and do that, see if I can do a loan to buy with him. Alright, Adam Drury. Approach Man City. Bonus per goal 10. Full season, future fee. If I can put in 400,000. Just see what they say to that. They may accept it, they probably won't. He's on 4,000. I could look to potentially do the same with this Frank Bagnac. Approach to loan. I've got enough time to get this done. Clean sheet bonus, future fee. I'm just going to be cheeky and offer them 250,000 because his contract is up. So I am giving them a bit of compensation for this, right? And if they do both sign, I'm going to need a bit more on the weekly wage budget, so I best get that up to 10 G's. Leaves me 470,000. I'll tell you what, I'm going to move it back, but what I want to do, guys, I want to have a quick look. Because if they both don't sign, and I move it all across, it gives me $1 million in transfer budget, which should get me 1, if not 2, youth coaches. So there is that option as well. But if I can sign both of those players, I think that may be the best thing to do. Oh no, don't want to do that. Don't want to quit. Preston coming up. Hopefully we hear back from Man City or Barca was the other one. Robin Singh, request to be transferred. Spent a lot more time considering my future. Although the timing is bad, I need a change of scenery, so I'd like to move immediately. As we an offer for Lars Darm, we'll stall that because there's another transfer offer. Tournament prize money, we know about that. Transfer offer, we know about that. Well, I may have to cut this episode short. I didn't really want to, but if Singh wants to be sold, he's worth $1 million. I do have Carrascal, who is rated 68 and he's 21, so I've still got Carrascal, Darm and Sabols, and I've got Wirtz who can play up front. So Singh, if someone comes in for him, I may look to let him go. Well, I'll have a quick look with you guys as to the strikers who we could potentially bring in. Let's see who is on the transfer list for starters. If we're going to get Singh for $1 million for Singh, then it leaves options way open. But because you can't search via attribute as well, it's a case of I don't really know who to go after. Abika, finishing between 65 and 75. I'll ask my scout to look at him. Cameron Lancaster, also of Spurs, 61 and 71. He's 24 years old. Good physical stats. His ball control's good. His dribbling's good. Shot power is good. I'll tell you what. Let's just go down the list and have a look at their finishing. 55 to 65. 62 to 72. This guy's 23. Celtic. Agility is okay. Strength is poor. Ball control is good. Dribbling is good. Right, so let's scout him. Oh, approach to sign on contract expiry. Interesting. $3,000 wages. He'll be. We'll make him an important first team player. Goal bonus of 15%. 4 years. Interesting. That is really interesting. I'll scout him as well, but it gives us a bit of cover coming in if we just let Singh go. Wow, look at this guy's strength. Everything else is utter shit though for him. What is his speciality? His strength. But yeah, I want someone that's got other things apart from strength. 66. Leroy Lita. I bet he could help us out for a season. 66 finishing. Niaga. Or Niagar. 24. Who does he play for? 64 and 74. Plays for Osasuna. 120,000. I'll ask my scout to have a look at him. Macaroni, Dagfu, Gonzalez. Wow, agility, sprint speed, balance, all good. Strength is pretty poor. Finishing, it's okay. He's a centre forward. Can he play anywhere else? Centre forward or striker? I'll ask my scout to have a look at him. Rob Earnshaw, we could look at getting this guy in. Just to help us out for like the rest of the season. Although, he's not really the greatest, Stefan Kusk. Okay, scouts, what is there any of these? These are all meant to be first team quality strikers. Is Kusk finishing between 64 and 74? I'll ask my scout to look at him. He is transfer listed as well. Wow, some of these guys, I'm just unsure. 21, Dynamo Dresden. Contract expiring in 6 months. No, not him. Where's he gone? There goes. These two guys are the main ones. I'll put in an inquiry because his contract is expiring in 6 months. See what Dynamo Dresden say. Right, but for now, let's get this next game done. A couple of days time. I may make this one the last one. I may make the Birmingham one the last one in the episode. We may have a bit more of an update in terms of anyone potentially leaving or coming in. Mild, we can have him for 525,000. What wage is he on? He's on £4 grand a week. I'm still waiting to hear back from Barca B and Man City about the loan to buy offers. Right. No updates. 2 updates. Who's been updated? Amaretta. Oh no, that's this guy. Yeah, he's scouting him, isn't he? 30 days remaining. I'll tell you what, I don't want him to look for that. Bagnac, we know he's going to be good. I want him to look for strikers. Lucas, right mid. From Castilla. Let's inquire, because he could be quite a good player. Right, this other guy, let's have a look at him. Osborne can scout him. So he's scouting these two guys, Dominguez, Lucas. End scouting of him. I realistically just want these two guys scouting for now. And then we'll take it from there. See what needs doing. Oh wow, this Robin Singh has been trying to be sold. To be fair, there are a couple of you guys that actually said sell him, so you may be getting your wish. Game done against Preston, who have won 2 of their last 3. They played Swindon twice. Guessing that's a cup game. Obviously drew the first game 1-1 and beat them in the second leg. So hopefully they tired some of their players and we can take advantage in the second half. But it's a 2-0 Preston win. Not the greatest episode in terms of player performances and results, but we'll have to see what comes of the rest of the season. To be honest, where are we in the league as well? We are still second, but MK Dons now have a 4-point lead over us. We are level on points with Bristol City, 2 points ahead of Birmingham and Sheffield United, and then there is a huge 8-point gap to Doncaster. Right, we have 6 offices. Hopefully some of these are some important stuff. Transfer offer for Ua and Robin Singh. Ua from Celtic, reject that. Are all the Robin Singh QPR? Right. Wow, 2.5 million for him. Singh has a bright future and he's been in form recently. Derby, you can also have him for 2.5. Who's the other one from? Doncaster, season-long loan, last arm. You know what? I'll let him go out on loan. I think I can bring in someone regardless. Loan to buy. We are unsure if we wish to sell the player. Decline to do business. They're going to decline to do business. Lucas, if I want him for 750,000. Press conference. AFC Wimbledon. I need to motivate my team.
with 15 points.
Milled, we know about that. Frankham, too many yellow cards.
Second bottom.
Right, so let's move on a couple of days and see what happens in terms of the Robin Singh situation. Pre-contract offer accepted for Burundi Ančić. Fantastic. Accept that. Get him in. The situation from Robin Singh is far from ideal. However, we trust that you will make the correct decision, and therefore give you full authority whether we sell the player or not. Interesting. Well, I've put some counter offers in because if you will actually see board, we're not getting the money that we should be for him. But important game coming up against Birmingham. I'm sure they're up there. Right, 4 offices. A couple of these are going to be the counter offers. Transfer offer for Robin Singh. Don't believe he's worth that much, so they're not going to pursue. More than they're willing to spend, so they've gone to 1.9. Let's see who this offer is. Stoke. I'm sorry, Stoke. You can pay 2.5 million if you want Robin Singh. You can piss right off. You're paying good money for him. QPR. You can have him for 2.5. You're not having him for anything less. The board trust me to make the right decision, so that is my decision. Home to Birmingham. Yeah, they're 4th. We really need to get something out of this game. So let's go in. Let's sort this team out. Who can we have in right? Jung there on the right. Energy for Lapin. Let's have Kim Jun-soo in there. Rossetti and Moya, let's keep you there. Verts and Tim Payne. Mazonda, you're fit. Yes. Carrascal, let's have you out. And let's have Saballs in. Frankham off the bench. And Warner on there. Verheyo. Well, Verheyo's back. So, yeah, Evu straight in there. Frank Sokho on the bench. Any other fit players on the bench? Honshush. Let's have you in there for Lapin. Laba, keep you there. Frankham. So, with those two central defenders going, we really need to look at least bringing in a couple more players, but I will do that after this game. So Birmingham unbeaten in their last 3. They've been conceded 1 in that 3-game run, and they concede 1 here. 2 players sent off. Holy shit! And well, I suppose holy shit for 2 players sent off, but we managed to get a draw at the end of it. So those 2 players sent off, which means and Kim Jun-soo injured, I could be down to just having a full a squad here. So I'm going to have to really bring in some players, especially if Robin Singh gets sold here. So QPR are going no higher than that, so I'm going to go. You can have him for 2.25. And that will give me a shit ton of cash. And I'm going to look to sign Drury on the money. Calgary for Ua, reject that. He is not being sold. I'm guessing Stoke have come back and said Stoke have matched it. Player suspended, suspension over. Ah, good. So we have a player. We have Frankham back, obviously, who was suspended. Guys, as we have this, seem to have a fair wedge of cash. I am
at the top of the table. Remain Milton Keynes Dons with 66 points. In second, AFC Wimbledon with 62 points. In third, Bristol City with.
I just think I should get at least 1 player, and we need someone in the right mid role.
Birmingham City with
Drury.
In fifth, Sheffield United with 60 points. But only
Why won't he let me put an offer in if we got one in progress? Right. Okay. Transfer negotiations.
On the team above. In seventh,
Drury in progress.
with 49 points. In
Waiting on counter offer.
with 47 points.
Oh, so it must have been that Barca declined it, and
On the team above.
what did Man City say? Did they just say they'll think about it? Where's it gone?
Third bottom, Yeovil Town with 24 points. Fourth bottom,
To transfer offer, it'll let me do it here.
with a game in hand on the team above.
Right, so I can have him for 550,000. I'll go 500,000 and see if they'll let me have him for that. And Bagnac, what was his? Yeah, Yeah, they wanted 600,000. So I could look, if I sell Singh, I will look to get Bagnak in and strengthen the team that way. And I will see who else there is. See what, I'll move forward just a couple of days. I'll move forward to the Saturday. I'm not going to go any further forward than that, as transfer offer for Sabols. You know what, I'm going to reject that, as Singh has gone to Sabols. He's actually going to be playing for me now, so I need to take him off the loan list. And I'll do that before I go to the other offices. One of those, to be fair, did look like a Sabols. Remove from loan list. One of those looks to be the Man City have accepted the offer. I think that was one of them. And player sold. Transfer offer accepted for Adam Drury. 6 grand. Goal bonus 10. 4 years. You're going to be a crucial first team player. And Robin Singh has been sold. The board have allocated me £2.1 million in transfer funds. Well, this now, guys, is when the fun starts. Whatever happens, I am using this money because it doesn't roll over to next season. I've got 10,000 in wage budget, which is going to increase to 20,000, and I've got 2.1 million to spend on players. The offer for Bagnak is going to go in now, just for the simple fact is I want to get this guy in. Approach to buy. I'm going to offer 500,000. We've got the offer for Drury in as well, and he was 6 grand wages plus Bagnak's 4 grand wages. That will leave me with 10,000 wages, and leave me with about 1 million to spend on players. I'd like to have some updates on the old striker situation, an update on Stefan Kusch. Strength is good, his acceleration isn't that good, but his sprint speed is. Reactions are good, aggression and attacker position are good. Finishing between 65 and 73, he's 28. He's on 6 grand, that's the only thing that puts me off him. So you know what, actually, end scout, remove from list. His 6 grand wages are putting me off him. Remove him from the report. I'm going to look. There's some of these I should be. Let's move this just to attackers. He's been scouted. Well, we know this guy we can have for 525,000. Right, I'm going to end scouting. I'm going to scout that guy. I'm going to scout this guy, put him on again, and see what it comes up with. Still says 30 plus days. Right. So I said I'd skip forward to the Saturday, so I will skip forward to the Saturday. We have no game for a couple of days. Right. Transfer offer for Didier Carrascal from Millwall. Not a chance I am selling him. And not after Singh has gone. Adam Drury contract offer declined. I'm used to playing at more prestigious leagues. If it'll step down, revise it. So he wants a bit more cheddar on his burger. I'll give him 7.5, 15, 4 years, crucial. But see, I thought I saw Barca B have accepted the offer. 4 grand, 15%, 4 years, crucial first team player. Let's get Frank Bagnak into the club as well. That will be 2 fantastic signings. I don't really want to go that much further forward. We're rocking on to just over half an hour. Stop the simulation. Adam Drury has accepted that contract. I knew he would. Just wanted a bit more sprinkles on his cake. Bagnak has accepted his offer. No questions, no qualms, straight in. Still leaves me with 1.1 million and look to be about 10 grand available. New signing arriving, Drury and Bagnak. So let's go to the team, check these 2 players out. Please be somewhat half decent. Right, Bagnak is 66 and Drury is 65. Okay, but wow, his speed stats are brilliant. His crossing is fantastic. Frankham is one more rating, so maybe I made a bit of a foobar there. But Bagnak is 66. and I got rid of Kamala, who was 66, and Velasco, who was 67, and they were both like 6-7 years younger. So they were 6-7 years older than Bagnac, so I'm happy to have him in there. Bagnac and Zach Risson are going to be the future of my team, along with Romero and Rossetti. So let's have a quick look. Rossetti is 19. Romero is 19. Bagnac is 21. And Zach Risson is 18. So I have some amazing centre backs that are all young and are only going to get nothing but better. I have Hwang Sok Ho as a utility player who's 27 and can play all across the back. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm going to leave it there, guys, as I want to have a look and see if I can bring in a striker. Although with the team we have, I think we may be okay, because we have Carrascal, we have Wirtz who can play up front, and we have Sabal. So I have 63. It's going to be more Carrascal and Wirtz, the two strikers. They are going to be my main two, with Sabals on the bench. Maybe I look to need to bring in an 18-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old free agent player. But I'll have a look. Maybe I'll just look to bring someone on loan. In fact, actually, that's the one thing I'll do, guys, is I will quickly show you who is available for loan on the old striker market. Don't forget, I have a striker coming at the end of the season, so maybe someone on loan for this season will be pretty good. Yeah, this list is far too long. So you know what? I'm not going to worry about that, as there's over 150 players there. But guys, I will be back in the next episode where we will get the rest of transfer deadline day, transfer done, transfer week done even. And as we have an update, I'll show you this. Oscar Plano, his sprint speed is good. She's finishing between. Ooh, shot power is good. Long shot is good. Let's have a quick look to loan. 1,250 is what he's on. Let's inquire about that guy. See if there are any other updates. No updates from Flint. 2 updates from Osborne. And who's my other guy looking at? What's my other one? Come on, flick over to the next one. Williams, no updates on him. Matt Osborne. An update on Plano, and this guy from Osasuna. Finishing between 64 and 72. His ball control is okay, heading is good, shot power is good. 120,000 is his value. Maybe not, maybe we'll just leave him. But guys, I will call it a day there, and I will be back with you to finish the January transfer window pretty soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.